Hello and welcome back! I am Lord Revonworc. This is Crusader Kings II, Return of the Jewish Aztecs. The Crusades. Now, when last we left off, we gave this sizable enemy army a right good licking. Now they're fleeing to the north, I would presume, to Gelre. So, naturally what I want to do is have my army pursue them in that direction. Well, let's pursue them one step at a time. Because maybe they'll be going east to Cologne or something like they did last time. Anyways, and I had some comments detailing the relationship with the war and sieging. And, well, frankly, we really need to siege something down. I haven't, done that at all, because I've been defending my own lands and sending out hunter-killer movements to try and dispatch enemy armies before they could group up too big. But, look, they've got a 35% ticking war score bonus. And there's no cap to that, as far as I know. Which means if we don't stop the ticking war score, they'll eventually win the game. Luckily, the easiest way to stop that is to get down one siege within the war goal. Just one. And I picked out this province here because it's got the least troops in it. In its top holdings. So, yes, nice. All these people I've been ransoming, and look how much money I have. I can go on and keep using the mercenaries for a while now. Wonderful. Is there anyone else who I can ransom? Just vassals. Frankly, that's not worth it. So, okay, when will you guys reach Liège? Oh, apparently one of them's going instead to Luxembourg. Also, something nasty happening up here. I think I still need to focus on the big armies here. So, the Byzantine army is the one heading north, and you know what, it occurs to me, I don't actually want to completely destroy the Byzantine army, because then they'll be able to re-raise. These guys, I think they're still the Knights of Santiago. Oh, that reminds me, I did some research, and it turns out there were more than 3 Spanish holy orders. Okay, so they're heading to Lune after they get to Liège. Which means next it's almost certainly Cleve and then probably Gelre. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Like I said, the G sound in Dutch is a phoneme which is not in English, so I don't really know how the correct pronunciation for it goes. These guys, the Byzantines, are actually heading into Frisia. That's interesting. They're going to Holland, and I'll bet after that to Westfriesland. It does mean I'm going to miss out on... Okay, so they're heading to Zealand now. They'll be there on the 11th. I can't stop them, so How about now? And oh shit. That right there is attrition. It's not much, but we got a lot of troops, so it could be pretty devastating. So, okay, I guess that's technically good. It's one less commander for the enemy. Okay, come on, come on. We still have Lotharingians we need to kill. And our center flank took, like, way too much damage. So, look. Enemies, they are... they're grouping up in Reims. Normandy. Oh. Wait. Normandy. They are... okay. So they're just, like, attacking someone else, and that's why the Norman army has been raised. But they're not really a war... they haven't joined the war against me. They're the vassals of someone who has joined the war against me. Which means they're probably not going to try to fight me unless I were to, say, try and siege down some of their holdings. Which I can just go ahead and not do. And so it'll probably be fine. So, let me take a look here. The Byzantine army is tiny. However, the Lotharingian army has gotten rather big. They could be slightly less than 2,000 men big by the time I reach Reims, which I can defeat. But it wouldn't be like an easy victory. Hence why I sent them through Troy, even though that would delay me, costing me lots of money. The money. I mean, that's 20 a month. Keep in mind that I'm losing. These mercenaries, they're ungodly levels of expensive. I should just drop, like, one of them, at least. But I really need the soldiers right now. Oh. Son of a bitch. Okay, so if they're going to leave Liège on the 16th, and we'll reach there on the 15th, we can cut them off. Yeah, okay. That's a plan. And let's re-auto balance. I'm afraid I can't let you do that, Procopios. Damn it! Hino. Okay, fuck it. If they're gonna leave there before I reach Vermandois, let them. Oh, what is this? Eretz again. Okay, Connacht and Leinster to the Dick of Leinster. Can't kill him effectively. One possible option that I was musing over was revoking an Irish duchy, such as this one held by a guy who doesn't even have Irish holdings, or... Oh wait, no, he does have an Irish holding. But it's actually a vassal. But anyways, the idea was, revoke this, give it to this guy. Of course, if I do that... If I do that, he might not accept. And it will definitely decrease all my vassals' opinion of me by -15. Which, if I die soon, wouldn't be an issue. But we're looking at... at least some vassals who would, be, to whom that would actually make a sizable difference in their opinion about me. Dangerously sizable, I might add. I don't want to do that right away, so I think I'm going to just not do that right away. Where are you guys going now? Some to Liège and some to Artois. Oh, and I can see that their Holy Order buddies are the ones heading to Artois. While the Byzantines and the Frisians are the ones going to Liège. I still want to break this siege first. God damn it, look at this. We need to get a siege down now. I can't afford to waste time just fighting. Okay. This affords me some extra time. He doesn't have the money yet. And he won't for some time. Well, I'll hold on to him for now. What do I do? There are 500 Holy Romans right there. Pretty soon it'll be up to 1,700 Knights of Santiago there. Like about 1,000 Byzantines and Frisians somewhere in this area. So, if we add all that up, we're looking at maybe 3,000 enemy troops in total. How quickly could they siege down one of my holdings with that? Okay, this one's got a full garrison. It's going down by minus 3.8% every 12 days. Okay, so one thing I'm considering is just letting them take Artois and I can reclaim it later. Reims, on the other hand, wouldn't be so easy to defend because its levy is gone. Yeah, I distinctly remember this guy raising his army to fight off the siegers, which has now left his actual holding bereft of defenses. Which means if the sorry, I've got like guck in the back of my throat. If the Byzantines were to turn around and come back and try and take Reims, I wouldn't have much recourse against them. In fact, the same goes if just this tiny Holy Roman army were to do so. But you know what? I don't really feel like I have the time, or the luxury of time, on my side right now. Really need to get a siege down. Right here. They've got... shit. It's more than 1,000 men in place. If I were to try to assault that holding, it would be very costly. Which means I just have to sit there and wait for the morale to drop down. That I don't like the sound of that. Okay, well, I know that troops are replenishing in the mainland. I could potentially drop and re-raise my soldiers. We are being besieged by, like, tons and tons of Vikings, but none of them appear to actually be sieging anything down, so I'm content to let them continue doing that. Although it would hamper my ability to reclaim some of my troops. Also, I can see now that they have looted one of my holdings, which is going to, like, ruin it. And it's one of my personal holdings, too. I could have stopped it, probably, except I was too focused with the war, which, let's face it, is more important, but still, this is not... I'm not okay with that. Shit. Well, okay. I've got these guys heading to the siege location right now, and I don't think I should proceed right now. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm gonna end the recording session right now, and I am going to run some simulations. See what happens when I take different strategies. Try to learn. And hopefully I can find the best strategy to get a siege down over here as fast as possible. That's my hope. Until next time, I am Lord Revonworc. This has been great, and I will see you all later. Bye!